If you're tuning in with me for the first time today, welcome. And if you are a returning viewer, welcome back. So guys, this is another very interesting topic, very important one I think. If you're starting out with YouTube, a small YouTuber like myself, focusing more on how to get that first starting out, you starting from zero. This is actually something if I had known about it, look, I've been doing YouTube for just over a year now and I'm learning as I'm going along. So if someone had told me these things back then, I think it really would have boosted my channel. Things would have been a bit different for me. So I'm giving you those tips right now that I've learned along the way, and hopefully it can help you gain those subscribers, at least the first 100, very, very quickly. Okay, so the first tip I have for you guys today is word of mouth. Guys, we totally underestimate word of mouth, and I think that a lot of people, when they start out with YouTube, they're not really ready. They're not confident in what they're gonna do. This is what happened with me. So I actually didn't tell any friends or family when I started with YouTube. I just kept it to myself, posted the video, and hoped for a miracle, basically. I didn't know about SEO, so my first, guys, at least the first 10 videos, right, I added tags and a little bit of a description, but nothing serious. I didn't know anything about anything. So I think this is why those videos just kind of died down. I got a few views, but nothing crazy. And I told no one, right? People only found out like a year later, like in this year, because I told them. And this is why I want you guys to do things differently. When you're starting out your channel, tell your friends, tell your family to watch, like, share and subscribe. The reason is, this is not coercing, this is people that knows you, that will support you. If you explain to them what you're doing as well, it doesn't have to be a full-time thing. And hopefully you're starting out YouTube for the right reasons. You know why you started YouTube. And if you're sitting there and you've already started and you don't know, actually take some time and think about it. What is it that you want to achieve with your channel? This is really important. You can relay that message to other people, and I'm sure your friends and family will be happy to support you. So let's say, for example, you know 30 people, right? I'm sure everyone knows 30 people. If you send that your channel to them, tell them about it. Don't just send it to them. Don't spam people. Tell them, look, you guys, this is what I'm actually trying to do. Would you like to check out my channel? If you like it, please give it a like, subscribe, share it with a friend. So for them to share it. So this is what can happen. So they share it with someone else, who in turn will also probably like and subscribe. So that's already 60 people, and that's a different way of growing as opposed to just relying on YouTube as I did. I literally just put it out there and I was like, okay, I thought YouTube's gonna push this video to millions of people, and as we know, that's not what happens. So if you're starting at zero, you don't even have a subscriber that's going to get notified of your video. So this is why it's important to make use of the people around you, people that know you, whether it's siblings, friends, whoever, and ask them to tell a friend. Word of mouth is really important. I've actually heard of some bigger YouTubers who said they tell people everywhere they go that they're a YouTuber, and I think that when you're starting and you're small, you're kind of more ashamed, so you keep it a secret. But if you can overcome that early on in your channel. Sorry guys, my voice is just I don't know what's happening. So if you can overcome that early on when starting your channel, I think it will really change the course of your channel completely. The growth, the trajectory at which it will grow. If you believe that your channel is worth watching, you need to have that confidence first. You can't be doubting and putting out there and expect other people are supposed to watch your videos if you don't even want the people that know you to watch your videos. And for those of you who are a bit younger, I know for schooling it's a bit different. You might be a bit nervous for your schoolmates to watch your videos. There might even be some teasing and that sort of thing. You know what, actually just ignore that. Still get the word out there, because you know what could happen to your channel, where you could grow to the heights that you can go to. And if you're going to worry about people at an early stage, it's not going to help, because the bigger your channel gets, the more attention you're going to get from people who are trolls, who are just mean-hearted, who would say things to you just to be spiteful or because of jealousy. Whatever the case may be. So learn early on already not to be bothered by teasing and bad comments and that sort of thing. Just ignore it. And even the dislikes, I know it's not nice to get them, but just ignore it. You keep going, you know what you're doing. Okay, so the next step I have for you guys is to share on social media platforms, guys. All social media platforms. I see a lot of people asking, you know, on what platform should I share everything that you have available to you. So whether it be Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, TikTok, whatever platform you are on. And if you are not on any other platforms, I would suggest that you create a profile to share there as well, because you can't just rely on YouTube. There's many different streams from which your viewers can come from. Because I know people who are on Facebook and not on Instagram, and I know people who are on Instagram and not on Facebook. So that's why I say I have both. You know, you make use of all those platforms. LinkedIn, Reddit, if you have a Reddit account, make use of that as well. Share your video there, and you will be surprised. You might get lots of other viewers from a different stream, bringing them to YouTube. So you're not just relying on the algorithm. Okay, next up, following other small YouTubers. And guys, I'm by no means, please watch my previous video on sub for sub. That's a no. I do not agree with that. You should not be doing that. You're damaging your channel. And in my previous video, I pointed out all the reasons, or 3 main reasons as to why you should not be doing that. So for me, when I say supporting other YouTubers, I mean genuinely making friends. For example, if people comment in this, people that's going to comment in the bottom of this video, right? Most of them, you'll be able to see their profile. If you click on it, you'll see they have a channel as well. That is how you can make friends, and you can follow them as well. But you should not, guys, we must get out of the habit of giving to receiving, right? I'm not saying that if you're going to give, you won't receive. There's a big possibility that you will, because it's a principle of life, I believe. It's just a fact, right? So we need to stop having that mindset. People tend to, when they follow them, they say like, I'll return the favor. I hate that word. Like, why is it a favor if you enjoy someone's content truly? If you don't, please just forget you ever came across the channel. But if you enjoy someone's content, it costs you nothing to click subscribe, guys. It's free. And tell your family and friends that, in case they don't know about YouTube, it's free for them to hit the subscribe button. It's free for them to share it. They just need some data or access to Wi-Fi, guys. So for me, there's no excuse. Why is it so difficult for people to just genuinely support one another and to watch the video? You know, if you click on one, don't just click away within a second, because you're damaging that person's stats as well. So be sure that when you're going to sit down and watch YouTube, that when you click on someone's video, that you're willing to let it play and genuinely listen to what the person has to say. Like I said, you're not forced to. If you don't enjoy the content, then leave the channel. But don't mess up the person's stats by clicking and then 1 second away you leave. Or do you know what I'm saying? So guys, we need to really get out of that habit. People have become so selfish, I believe, in this time. They literally, even if they want to watch your video, like if they want you to watch their video, they'll be like, I'll return the favor. Then I'm like, I don't need you to do me a favor by watching my videos. If you enjoy my videos, by all means, please. That is why I've created it, for people who enjoy what I do. If you don't enjoy it, then please don't bother, you know, because you're not doing me a favor. I'm not going to be forced to watch your channel if I don't enjoy your content or that sort of thing. So guys, really get out of that habit. And if you genuinely make friends, right, that will lead to the next point. You can then do collaborations as well. So with other smaller YouTubers, if you genuinely make friends with people, that's especially channels that are similar in size to yours, similar to your channel size, right? Aim for collaborations with them. And like I said, don't just randomly hit up some person that you don't know and be like, hey, can we do a collaboration? They'll be like, who are you and what do you want from me? You know, build a relationship, build a community, guys. It's really important for YouTube. You can't do it alone. You need, the reason why Facebook came to mind is there are some genuine groups available where people can give advice and tips and really support one another. And I don't by any means, please, this has got nothing to do with the sub for sub. Like I said, if that keeps popping in your mind, please watch my previous video. This is by no means what I mean by support. Genuinely make friends on YouTube. It will help you in the long run. With collaborations, that is a way of instantaneously just get new subscribers. So there's a new audience in itself with collaborations, and that could be instantaneous growth for your channel. So not just if you have 100, or even if you're starting out, you can do a collaboration with someone who's also starting out. And then the last tip I'll be giving today, guys, it's a big one, but it's a really intense one. It's trends. It's more intense than what we think. We all think, oh, this is a trend happening, I'm gonna try this. There's actually only, to be honest, a short time frame within which those trends will work. So while the trend is trending, if I can say it like that, while the trend is trending, that is the time you need to jump on that trend. Otherwise, it won't work for you. I would say like the first 10 videos that gets created within that trend really blows up. So if you want to blow up, sometimes that is all your channel needs, is for one video just to blow up, and the rest can take off as well in terms of views and subscribers. However, in terms of that trend, you need to jump on the wagon. So within the first, if you see the first 3 videos that was made regarding that topic and like it's blowing up, jump on that bandwagon. Otherwise, you're gonna miss it. If you're like the 25th person who's making the video, I personally don't watch the same type of video 25 times over. There's lots of different ways and things that you can incorporate trends, but like I said, if you're not in time, you're gonna miss the boat and you're wasting your time, quite frankly. So guys, that is my tips on getting started with YouTube, trying to get that first 100 subscribers. This is ways that will really take off, and I'm sure that if you do all these things that I said within the first 3 months at least, you will definitely see a big change. It might even be way more than 100 subscribers for you, but you need to set goals for yourself on YouTube. You can't just be starting and be like, I'll see where the wind blows. And thank you so much for watching this video. Please don't forget to share it with a friend, and I'll catch you on the next video.